How's it going? Um, Talked about it in an earlier video about doing a little, either a series or just throwing this all into one video of pretty much how I got started and what I started out with. And I poked around over in my yard area and I found this machine. It's been sitting for over a year, but these commercial walk behinds and small landscape equipment is what I started out flipping. And I was doing it with a 2001 Chevy Tahoe, really similar to my Yukon, and a 14-foot little single axle trailer. So as far as like a barrier to entry goes, there really isn't one. I look back at the invoice where this machine came from, and I got it pretty much how you see it with the catcher for $225. It did not run at the time, but it had compression, and it's pretty well just sat ever since. I think I had it listed for a while last year and never got around to messing with it. But anyways, it is a 36-inch Bobcat or Ransom's commercial walk-behind lawnmower. And these typically come in, now there's three really common sizes: 36, 48, 52. There's 60s or 61s depending on what it is. There's 32s, but very simple machines. This is a belt drive, so the actual drive function of it uses drive belts instead of hydro, and the transmission is actually a variable speed down. This is the whole transmission assembly right here. The newer machines have a 5-speed. I think it's Peerless who makes the trans, or that's a real common one. These are really good sellers, especially these 36s, because most landscapers use 48s or 52s, but everybody needs a 36 just to be able to fit through residential gates to get into people's backyards. And a lot of times if they have a larger machine, they can't do that. This is powered by a Kawasaki, somebody fact check me, but I believe it is a FC 420. There might be a tag on it somewhere, but I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, there is. It's painted over. But so what do we know about this machine? It does cough and start on starting fluid, so we know we have a spark. We know we have compression because we got it to cough and run on starting fluid. It's a fuel issue. So I have a Chinesium carburetor coming from Amazon. I will try and post a picture or whatever of, where I got it from, but all I did was search the engine serial number, and I think it was like 25 or 27 bucks when I looked. It came with the carb, all the gaskets, and I think it even came with a new fuel filter. So we're going to get this running, clean it up a little bit. We grease the grease points, make it look, nice and presentable, and make it look like it is ready to go to work for somebody this spring. And I'll show you that, you can be in an item for very low money, a couple $100, and be able to turn around. And I'm going to try and put a target price. I'd really like to see $800 to $900 out of this. So at that point, we're going to be making $500 to $600 on this one item. And if you can go and buy 2 of them, and then the next time you go to another sale, you find it, you buy 6 of them with that profit, and very quickly you can start making pretty good money just going through these things. Buy your oil filters, on Amazon, buy your air filters on Amazon, buy your fuel filters and carburetors, get all, it doesn't have to be name brand, it just has to be new. Buy bulk oil, and you can make really good money doing these. You don't, you could buy in all reality, you could buy or build a 10 by 10 shed and throw an ice fishing heater in it and buy 20 or 30 of them in the fall, and you've got a nice little profit margin coming in the spring. That's how we started out. So the next one is going to be getting the carburetor and everything up and going and getting it all put together.